Hi there! In today's video, we will take a look at how do we zip files and folders, and if you already have a zip file, how do we unzip it using PowerShell. So let's get started. We are in the PowerShell ISE window, and to zip the files and folders, we need to write compress archive. That's the command. We specify the path. Let's go ahead and pick up some samples that I have. So I have a sample folder to zip where I have some folders. Within the folder I have some subfolder, the files as well. Within the folder again subfolder, some files as well. On the main folder I do have some JPG, some HTML folder, some PDF and an Excel files. So first let's try to zip an individual file. So we have the selection. Let's try to zip a selection PDF. Let's go ahead and provide a path. We will say selection.pdf and then we will provide the destination path. Let's zip it there itself and we will say selection zip dot or rather selection dot zip. All right, so let's go ahead and execute this, and you must have seen it compressed and then completed. So let's go back and you can see we now have a selection zip file. Okay, if you would like to zip multiple files, you can do that as well. So let's pick up an example of this. Let's just copy. So we will be zipping two files. So give a comma, put another file. We will need a full path. So let's just copy it. It is at the same location. Let's just copy this. And instead of calling it selection, let's call it docs.zip. Okay, we forgot to put in the XLS extension. Hit run and we would now see these two files zipped. Let's go back. Let's see, we have a docs. Double click on that and you see these two files are now under the docs. Okay, now if you would like to zip the entire folder, let's just remove this. Okay, this is the entire folder. Let's go back. Let's remove this. Let's keep the destination path and let's call it folder.zip. Okay, let's go ahead, hit run, and now let's go back and you see we now have a folder.zip. So if we now click on this, you would see this folder which we wanted to zip here, and every other files folders which were part of this is now available. So, okay, so this folder is now also zipped. Okay, now let's say there's a new file. Let's just go ahead and click on new. Let's put a text document. It's a sample text. Let's give some samples. Sample text. Let's save it, cancel. Now what if you would like to add this sample text to the already zipped file? So let's say we have this folder and sample text is just created, right, which is not in the folder zip. So how do we do that? So to do that, you provide a path. So of course we'll go with sample text.txt and we will use the same destination path. However, all we will do is we'll put update. Okay, so let's go ahead, hit run, and let's go back. If we now open the folder, you would see the sample text has also been added inside the folder. So this is how you can add the content to an already existing zip file as well. Now if you already have a zip file and you would like to extract that, what we need to do? So instead of a compress archive, we will say expand archive. Okay, and we'll have to provide the path of the zip file. So let's just get rid of this and let us extract this path. So now this path become the source path, and then we will say destination path where exactly we would like to unzip the file. So we'll copy this. We will say unzipped folder. Okay, let's just close it. Let's hit run, and now let's go back, and you would see unzip folder. If you double click on this, we can expect the same result. Whatever were part of the folder, zip folder, is now extracted. Okay, so I hope this simple example helped you to understand how do you zip files and folders, and if you already have a zip file, how do you unzip that. I thank you for watching the video.